It's true, many have happened, but everything has been captured. Everything will be remembered. We bring to you history which happened on this day, every day by day. This time we have brought for you Edi Amin Dada, who was the third president of the Republic of Uganda. Let's see what he did in his regime as a president. Edi Amin Dada was born in 1925 in Koboko in northwestern Uganda to a Quaker father and Lugbar mother, who separated shortly afterwards. In 1946, after receiving only a rudimentary education, Amin joined the King's African Rifles, a regime of the British colonial army, and quickly rose through the ranks. He was deployed to Somalia in 1949 to fight the Shifta rebels and later fought with the British during the suppression of the Mau Mau rebellion in Kenya. That was 1952 to 56. In 1959, he attained the rank of Afendi, the highest position for a black African soldier within the KAR. And by 1966, he had been appointed commander of the armed forces. After more than 70 years under British rule, Uganda gained its independence on October 9, 1962, and Milton Obote became the nation's first prime minister. By 1962, Obote had forged an alliance with Amin, who helped expand the size and the power of the Ugandan army. In February 1962, following accusations that the pair was responsible for smuggling gold and ivory from Congo that were subsequently traded for arms, Obote suspended the constitution and proclaimed himself executive president. Shortly thereafter, Obote sent Amin to dethrone King Mutesa II, also known as King Freddy, who ruled the powerful kingdom of Uganda in south-central Uganda. A few years and two failed, Obote began to question Amin's royalty and ordered his arrest while en route to Singapore for a Commonwealth Heads of Government Conference. During his absence, Amin took the offensive and staged a coup on January 25, 1971, seized control of the government and forcing Obote into exile. Once in power, Amin began mass executions upon the Acholi and Lango Christian tribes that had been loyal to Obote and therefore perceived as a threat. He also began terrorizing the general public through the various internal security forces he organized, such as the State Research Bureau, SRB, and Public Safety Unit, PSU, whose main purpose was to eliminate those who opposed his regime. In 1972, Amin expelled Uganda's Asia population, which numbered between 50,000 and 70,000, resulting in a collapse of the economy as manufacturing, agriculture, and commerce came to a screeching halt without the appropriate resources to support them. When the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine hijacked an Air France flight from Israel to Paris on June 27, 1976, Edi Amin welcomed the terrorists and supplied them with troops and weapons, but was humiliated when Israel commandos subsequently rescued the hostages in a surprise raid on the Entebbe airport. In the aftermath, Amin ordered the execution of several airport personnel, hundreds of Kenyans, whom were believed to have conspired with Israel, and an elderly British hostage, who had previously been escorted to a nearby hospital. Throughout his oppressive rule, Amin was estimated to have been responsible for the deaths of roughly 300,000 civilians. Over time, the number of Amin's intimate allies dwindled and formerly loyal troops began to mutiny. When some fled across the border into Tanzania, Amin accused Tanzanian President Julius Nyerere of instigating the unrest and retaliated by annexing the Kagera salient, a strip of territory north of the Kagera River, in November 1978. 2 weeks later, Nyerere mobilized a counter-offensive to recapture the land and drove the Ugandan army out with the help of Ugandan exiles. The battle raged into Uganda, and on April 11, 1979, Amin was forced to flee when Kampala was captured. Although he originally sought refuge in Libya, he later moved to Saudi Arabia, where he lived comfortably until his death of multiple organ failure in 2003. Thank you for watching GSTV Africa. Today we are bringing for you history which happened on this day. Like, share and comment. Until next time, thank you.